welcome to Pioneer Football League Sports Center. This is Commissioner David Patterson. We're in week 4 of the Pioneer League Spring Classic. We had 2 games on the schedule. We had to move the site at the last moment. We had some issues with the field over at Franklin K. Lane. So we were back in the Bronx, this time at Evander Childs High School. We thank Evander for allowing us use for the facility for the next 2 weeks of the tournament. Make sure you stay tuned to find out the rest of the schedule. Next week is already posted, and we'll tell you about the playoffs in a few moments. Well, the first game on the schedule featured the New York Knights, as they were coming off a big win last week after a bye week, and they came in and took on the Staten Island Bandits. This game was really hard fought, low scoring game. Let's check out some of the highlights.
We just saw number 4 score a touchdown. That's your baby?
I'm sorry.
Is that's your baby?
That's my baby boy.
I see. You gotta tell us something embarrassing about him. Now we have a highlight about him.
Well, when he drops the ball, he has to sleep with it. He's gonna sleep with it today.
I see. Oh God.
He dropped it earlier.
Oh, I see. Now,
but I love him.
Now next week you gotta bring an embarrassing baby picture, something like that. He do something like, come on, diapers, something. Give us a funny story or something.
I can't think of any.
Big Daddy!
Somebody that knows something about it. And I won't answer now. Who, what, where, why? See, a lot of dudes like to act the fool now. Get on live, but that ain't my style. So who he gon' get? And what he gon' do? Run up on me if you want to. I damn pressing his homies. He's done up before his mama. I'm up the flow with him. And I can get in the door and let the folks go get him. I got food that'll go get him. That's for him and Pooh and the dudes that run with him.
And the killers, and the thugsters, they be fucking up the ballers, and the dealers, and the hustlers. Got me coming at you bogus in the VI while they bumping hood, y'all. I'm a rusher. It's a cycle, twister from Chicago, rolling with the Mayan. They're the crusher. We already be looking for drama. If a try to get into it with us, then we gotta get them. Feeling free from the torture that can never be true. I'm the penicillin, I'm telling you, drink up and steal them. Got me swinging Chrissy and Hennessy bottles in the club, and my thug homies come up with the thriller. Don't get it twisted with the overnight celebrity. You better be scared me in my city, I'm a killer.
I'm a player, you just a square. What's that Hennessy enemy? The whole industry is my enemy. And you ain't no scared of me.
Backfield right here, so be on the lookout for us in the season, you know what I'm saying?
We won 8-6, you know, we
watch
touchdown.
Out for the 3-1.
And we coming for the next team. I think it's the Buccaneers. Coming for them too, baby. We coming for y'all too.
Hey, linebacker, we out here, body bagging everything. Buccaneers, we coming for y'all.
All right, be the squad, boy. Number 42, linebacker and quarterback. We here, we coming for this chip though. All right, bad.
Oh!
Don't pretend to be me. I'm strictly for the thugs. I'm for the street and straight out the wood. My MO is ghetto and I don't even need the cat for you. I'm straight out the county of days. 305 in my head. Y'all come south for the border. First off, they gon' get stolen.
That was definitely a close one. That last play right there definitely was a close call. But sometimes they go your way, sometimes they don't. But I'm sure the Bandits will be back this week, ready to rebound. Because when the playoffs come, everybody's pretty much 0-0, and everybody at this particular point is just jockeying for position in the playoffs. So Buccaneers will take a loss. The Broncos, Buccaneers at this particular point will be back on the field next week. They will pay their fines and appropriate punishment, and then we will move forward on this one. The Brooklyn Bobcats, they pick up the win on this one. Next week they have a bye, and they'll go into the playoffs either as the 4 seed or the 5 seed to move on. Here in the Pioneer Football League, we stress the rules, and the rules are as such. If a player leaves the sideline for any way, shape, or form or reason during an altercation of any kind, these altercations are part of the game of football. If you've seen in some of our games, we have some vicious hitting, we have a lot of physical play. That's just part of the game. However, if you're on the sideline, you come onto that field, it's automatic ejection. Throughout the tournament, we've had a couple ejections. However, nothing all that crazy or what have you. In this circumstance, unfortunately, both teams, actually all the teams in the tournament, were alerted to what the rules were, and that's the way that the commissioner's office dealt with the problem. So we're on to the next week, and we'll put this one behind us, but I know all Pioneer teams are on notice that the rules are definitely going to be enforced. Alright, so let's run down these playoff scenarios. On the board, you'll see what teams need to do to get into what position. Essentially, this last week comes down to the game from the New York Knights and the Bronx Buccaneers. That game is going to decide the playoff positioning and who plays in that playing game and who has the week off and will play in the semifinal round. Now, that particular game, we're going to have the date and the time to be announced. It's going to be May 11th. We're not exactly sure where, but we will get that information out as soon as we have it. Next week, we're at Evander. Again, thank you to Evander Childs High School for allowing us use of their field and hosting us for such a wonderful event. Keep in mind, for the doubleheader next week, it's $5 admission. That goes to defraying some of our costs for picking up the added expense of picking up a field this late in the game or what have you. So we do appreciate everybody that came out to the Pioneer Football League Spring Classic. We also want to thank the Bronx Buccaneers for their concession people providing such an awesome array and arrangement of food for you to enjoy during the games, and we're looking forward to a great close to the spring season and a fine kickoff to the fall season. So until next week, this is your Commissioner David Patterson. Enjoy your week.